computers and cell phones be turned to silent operation. The show you are about to see involves sudden sound and pyrotechnic effects. It contains atypical food ingestion and close contact with animals and insects that some guests may find discomforting. We also ask that there be no smoking in the stadium at any time. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Welcome to Fear Factor Live! Hi everybody, I'm Lauren, I'm the producer here at Fear Factor Live. I've got Clark on camera, my PA Katie, I've got Aaron and the boys in the booth. I'm gonna make it for my crew! And we are so glad you decided to join us today. Now what you're about to see is the most exciting and daring show ever presented here at Universal Orlando. Show is the first of its kind ever because never before have we used actual park guests to participate in the extreme stunts that you will see here today. Now all of these stunts are real. They were designed with the help of the creators of the hit NBC series Fear Factor, so you know it's going to be intense, but that's not all. Now because this is live, each and every one of you out here just as much a part of the action as the contestants on stage. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give everybody a line to say in the show. Now anytime you hear myself or my host Bob say, oh, by the way, I need you guys to say really loud, there's one more thing. Let's give it a shot. Oh, by the way, there's one more thing. Awesome, there is one more thing. I need to do some last minute casting. Now I need some folks who are going to factor in the fear for our contestants on stage. So if you want to mess with them and it's a really good time, get your hands up in the air. Now if I choose you, you come to Katie's, you sit with VIP in the very front row. First off, I need a kitty. I need somebody who's having the best day ever. Big smile with the glasses right there in the blue shirt. Come on down. I need two people to control the weather. So I'm still looking for my kids. Give me the green right there. Give me the green and red right there. I need two people good at video games. Who's got the highest online scores? Blue baseball cap with the burgundy shirt there. This guy in the gray. I believe in you. Yeah, you. Come on down, Harry. And I need one other thing. I need two teams of two. I need people that work well together. So I want these two boys right here in the yellow and white. Awesome. Standing up top with the Fila shirt. Pick a partner. Come on down. Now I need one other thing. It's going to involve all of you. I need a very loud, very enthusiastic studio audience. Can you guys help me out? Oh, by the way. Not bad, not bad. Let's get it all together and a whole lot louder with all the enthusiasm of that lady up top because she was kind of awesome. Yeah, let's try it again. Oh, by the way. That's it. How many of you have seen Fear Factor on television? Hands up, make some noise. Sweet. Now just like on the show, we count down all of our stunts with a 3, 2, 1, go. As a matter of fact, that's how I'm going to get things started today. How are we doing in the booth? We are good to go. It leaves me with one more question for all of you. Are you guys ready to see these contestants face their fears? Then count down with me in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Bob Buchanan, and this is Fear Factor. The stunts you're about to see were designed and supervised by trained professionals. They are extremely dangerous and should never be attempted by anyone, anywhere, anytime.
I'm your host, Bob Buchanan, on behalf of our producer, Lauren, and the entire crew. I'd like to welcome you to this special live edition of Fear Factor. Now, earlier today, we recruited some park guests, people just like you, who will soon face their worst fears as they perform dangerous and nasty stunts live. Let me ask you something. Are you guys ready to meet them? Yeah. All right, let's make some noise for your contestants, because here they are. Let's give it up for Tiara and Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your contestants. The two of you have been chosen for one reason: to prove that fear is not a factor for you as you compete for prizes and a chance to win this edition of Fear Factor Live. You will be going head-to-head in a series of 3 extreme stunts that will not only test you physically, but mentally as well. If you're too afraid to attempt a stunt, you're eliminated. Try a stunt, fail to complete it, you're gone. But if you succeed, you move on to the next round. You're that much closer to claiming the winner's bragging rights of Fear Factor Live. Sound pretty good? All right, head up that staircase. We'll get you set for your first stop. While they're getting ready, let's take a look at some interviews we shot before the show and hear what they had to say.
Hi, my name is Michael. I'm from Long Island, New York, and I'm here to win today for my family.
My name's Tiara and I'm from Orlando and I'm going to win because did you see who I'm going against? I ain't worried about none.
That's how our contestants sounded before the show. I wonder how they're feeling right now. Just to remind everyone what they're in for, let's take a look at some highlights from the hit NBC series, Fear Factor. What you guys think of that? All right, we are good to go. Let's get it started.
Contestants, can you hear me? All right, now you're set for your first stunt. This is called the endurance hang. You'll be holding on to a bar and suspended by one thin cable. Gotta hold on tight to that bar because when I say go, the bottom drops out. You'll be left dangling high above the unforgiving ground below. Remember, whoever hangs on longer will gain an advantage going into our second stunt. Oh, by the way!
There's one more thing. And it starts by first volunteer Leah. Give it up for Leah, everybody! Now 15 seconds, Leah's gonna push this lever. She's gonna turn on the industrial fans, blasting our contestants with some very serious wind. Is it dangerous? Not necessarily. Is it annoying? Definitely.
Contestants, are you ready? I suggest you hold on. Get a good grip on that bar. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's bring the fear in. 3, 2, 1, go! Platforms drop. Pretty good start, but Tiara's hands are already sliding down to the end of that bar. Michael outlasts her, inching ever closer. We're coming up on 15 seconds.
Here comes the wind.
And there goes Tiara, and she's out of there. Michael is our winner! 20 seconds, not a bad time. Let's get a big round of applause for our competitors up here. Tougher than it looks, for sure. 20 seconds, like I said, not a bad time. Just a little bit under the average that we have here for this first stunt. But if you're wondering, the record for the endurance hang is actually 2 minutes, 21.9 seconds. That record was set a little over 12 years ago by a then 56-year-old grandmother from Iowa. Not kidding you at all, but they did a good job too. Put your hands together one more time. Give it up for Tiara! And Michael! Michael, great job.
Thank you.
You didn't have to hang on too long there. How was it for you?
I was pretty nervous, but it went well.
Okay, nervous. What, are you afraid of heights a little bit? Or maybe all these people?
Yeah, kind of. No, I like the people.
Okay, all right, good. Well done up there. Good job. Tiara, almost immediately your hand started slipping. What
I
happened?
know. I tried to wipe it off, man. I don't know what happened.
Well, you ran out of space is what happened.
Sure.
All right. Now, Michael over here is going to have a small advantage going into the semifinal. All right. It's going to be a good semifinal. Both of you head up that way. We'll set you up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a big round of applause for your semifinalists.
Now while they're getting ready for the semifinals, I want to introduce everybody to James. Everybody say, hey, James! Hey, James! James may look like he's ready for a pretty severe swimming stunt, but in fact, He's prepared to face the desert hat ordeal, reminiscent of the days when as punishment, folks would be buried up to their necks in the sand and left to the mercy of the desert. Oh yes, James, have a seat.
Come on over here, James. Too late to start shaking your head now, right? What we're about to do is actually very disturbing. Katie here is going to be strapping you down to this chair for your own protection because in just a few seconds, our critter wrangler, Tyler, everybody say hi, Tyler! Tyler is normally very sweet, but in a few seconds, she'll put some pretty nasty things right on top of your head. In order to determine what we're going to use, I give you the Wheel of Fear. It contains some of people's worst fears. So, let's check them out. We have some cockroaches, snakes, tarantulas, even emperor scorpions, which are by far the nastiest of the bunch, but they are my personal favorite.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Now James's personal favorite is his loving girlfriend, Casey. Casey, come on up here and determine your boyfriend's fate.
Yay! Isn't that nice of you?
Happy Valentine's.
All right, yeah, get a good grip. Let's find out what we're going to put in your ex-boyfriend's head. Great job. Audience, what do you want to see? Shout it out. Let me hear it. Hey! Scorpions there. You want cockroaches, Casey? Wow. I mean, I'd be happy with anything, but cockroaches, that's kind of hardcore. Well, that's a pretty good spin there, not bad at all. James, are you excited? Dearest Casey over here, she gave you the Emperor Scorpions. Yay! Let me tell you a little bit about these things, because having some knowledge might make you feel a little bit better about it. Like I said, these are Emperor Scorpions. They are the largest venomous scorpions on the planet. They are nicknamed the Widowmakers. Would you like me to stop talking about the scorpions? All right, cool. So all you gotta do is sit still. Tyler is only gonna put 5 of them on top of your head. We're gonna, yeah, only 5, man. We're not monsters. We close the box a few seconds and then you're all done. Let me ask, are you ready? How about for this?
Casey, come on over here. You can show your boyfriend some loving support and then put him on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go. That's some good support right there.
All right, you got this.
Okay, people, you know what to do. Let's all count down together in 3, 2, 1, go! And there's 1. And we got 2. Now you're gonna notice they're gonna crawl around a little bit for 2 reasons. 1, I wasn't kidding, these are real scorpions. And 2, they really don't like being that close to each other, so they'll try to move around. Ooh, that one. Just gonna hang out on his face. 1 more to go. That is all 5. He's done it again. A round of applause.
Great job, James. I want you to stay nice and still. We'll remove them one at a time. They do like to latch on.
It's actually the most dangerous part of the stuff because they'll try to latch on to anything that they can. Stuff like your ears or your hair or your girlfriend. Casey is quite concerned over there. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back in the box. Great job, James. You proved fear is not a factor for you.
Coming on, guys. Give it up for James for facing the desert hot ordeal. And his girlfriend for facing the ride home. Take us out to the semifinals.
All right, moving on to our semifinal round. We have our competitors, Michael and Tierra, back with us on stage. What we're going to do is we're going to give each of them 3 bean bags. Now, Michael, you're going to get 4 because you won the endurance tank. That's your advantage. Then we hoist the 2 of you up 2.5 stories. When I say go, we let you go on a pendulum swing. Your job is to toss those bean bags down into your respective bucket below. Whomever has more bean bags in their bucket at the end will gain a 3-second head start for our final challenge. Oh, by the way!
There's one more thing.
Yeah, bean bags.
No bean bags.
Yeah, they're really lame.
Super lame.
Even when I was saying it, I was like, we can't just use beanbags. Haven't we just did scorpions?
Yeah.
So we're gonna use something else. How about rancid octopus?
Crews are on our way to our competitors. Good luck with that, guys.
All right, so they might need a little bit of encouragement over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna divide up the audience. Men, you are all going to be cheering for Michael over here. Guys, let's hear it for Michael! Ladies, you know what that means. You are all cheering for Tierra. Make some noise for Tierra! All right, looks like Michael making his selection over there.
Ready left, ready right.
All right, let's hoist them up now. You might also notice that their buckets are set across the stage from them, which gives us a really good chance of getting an octopus into the audience. Just so you know, everybody in the front.
Clear left, clear right.
Let's let the octopi fly in 3, 2, 1, go! Here they come. Easy top, just off to the side, Tierra, too much on it. Now they're gonna start spinning around, might make him through the legs. Michael just overshot it a little bit. One more for Tierra. Remember, Michael does have that extra one to go. It's too much. It's so close there. Let's see if he can connect. He's got one more. He's gonna wait till he's facing forward, stabilizing himself, balling up the octopus, low throw, and it's in there! That is it. Michael wins the semifinal round!
Congratulations, Michael.
Great job out there, both of you. Well done. Grab onto that there. Good job, good job. All right, audience, you have seen us put our competitors and you, quite frankly, up against some pretty amazing stunts. You gotta be wondering where we could possibly go from here. We tested your endurance, tested your nerve on some pretty creepy crawlers. We even just tested the aerodynamics of cephalopods. So what's next? Well, we're gonna put the focus back on you to see if you have the stomach for our next event.
So let's meet our next competitor. This is Gary. Give it up for Gary!
Yeah! Gary, thanks for joining us, man. This is what we get asked most about here at Fear Factor Live. It simply wouldn't be Fear Factor without something interesting to eat. That's why we call this next stunt, Guess What's Crawling to Dinner.
So let's see what's on the menu today.
Yep.
First course, seafood surprise, a nasty combination of rotten oysters, clams, fish heads and tails, and their own fragrant juices. You're so polite. Gary's like, it smells great.
You know it doesn't.
Yeah.
Gary's a liar.
Second course, mystery meat medley. These are the remnants. This is what is left over after feeding time at the raptor encounter.
Wait, is that park guest?
Some kids aren't as fast as others.
Okay.
It's chunky.
It is a little chunky, yeah.
Well, it's not a problem, Gary. I got you. I got you. I brought liquid. I brought some sour milk.
Which is apparently also pretty chunky. It's awesome.
That is music to my ears. The overall groan of 800 people. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get him to do it again. Let's put some gross stuff in there.
That is gross stuff.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
we could be more gross if we get him to groan again. I want to hear that too.
Yeah, I know, but this is really disgusting, Bob.
Yeah, it is. But on
Yeah.
TV, they do like really disgusting stuff.
They do. On TV.
Yeah,
We're not on TV, Bob.
but
We should
we
be.
can. Yes, I'm just saying.
No, but fortunately though, we're in a theme park.
Yeah.
With a wonderful guest.
Sure.
Guest.
Yes.
Gary the guest.
Yes.
The alliteration speaks for itself. Gary the guest does not expect to eat what they eat on television.
Well, he might not expect it, but those people do. Hey, should we make him eat what they eat on TV?
Yeah, I know. Where have your friends gone, Gary? Well, I'm not your friend either. Because, oh, by the way,
There's one more thing.
I believe in you, buddy. I do. So I brought along some Fear Factor Live Party Mix.
Yeah.
A disgusting combination of cricket scabs and silkworm pupa for your snack crackle.
Hey man, just in case this goes exactly how I hope it will, go. Man, that is nice.
Pizza sprinkle.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, nice little garnish there for you, Garrett. All right, so here's what happens, man. When I say go, you're gonna have 30 seconds to slug it down, right? Gotta swallow the entire cup, put it back down, open your mouth, so we can make sure you're not saving anything for
Later.
any reason. I don't know why you would. Do it and you will improve. Fear is not a factor for you. Audience, do you think you can do it? Lots of confidence out there, man. All right, grab that cup. It is time to plug it and chug it in. 3, 2, 1, go! Don't chew, you're good on the cup.
Keep it down, keep it down.
You're good, buddy. Open up, let's see it. Yeah! Let's give it up for Gary! Good job, man.
He's tearing up
Oh,
right
you
now.
don't have to get emotional. You did it. You won. I know it's a special moment for you. You have proven fear is not a factor for you, and evidently neither is taste. Well done.
Oh, and Gary, for winning, you get what's left of your dignity. And this, Fear Factor Live, I ate a bug on hoisted high. Give it up for Gary, everybody! Have a seat and some water. Take us on to the finals, Bob.
Moving on to our final stunt. Michael, Tierra, you two are now going head-to-head in what we call the Stunt Man's Challenge. Go ahead, turn around, and face the wall. When I say go, you'll start climbing the wall in front of you, releasing the 4 yellow flags along the way. 4th flag is on the windowsill. Once it's gone, climb across the windowsill. Reach out, grab the red flag on the red fireman's pole. That flag has a key that you'll need. Slide down the fireman's pole. When you reach the bottom, turn, run, jump into your yellow convertible. You'll use the key to start the car. The ignition is on the right-hand side. Once it starts, it'll begin to rise into the air. When it comes to a complete stop, climb over the front windshield and release the 3 yellow flags on the front end. Once those are gone, climb back into the car. Look in the back seat, you'll find a rocket launcher. Pick it up, point it at the target on the buildings behind me, and fire. First one to hit that target will be declared the champion of Fear Factor Live. Woo! Sound pretty good? Now, Michael, you won the semifinal round. That earned you a 3-second head start for this challenge. However, you don't have to accept that advantage. Do you want your 3 seconds or no? Not taking your 3 seconds. All right, we're going to start at the same time. Tierra, head to your wall. Michael, head to your wall. Oh, by the way!
There's one more thing.
That's right, and because it's live, we feel the need to mess with our contestants one more time. Now you'll notice we place volunteers on either side of the stage. It'll be their job to pound our contestants with these ball cannons, douse them with water as they climb the wall, and then they'll provide the rain for our car climbing action. It's what we call entertainment at Fear Factor Live.
Couple last second checks before we get going. Tierra, are you ready? Michael, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? It's the boys versus the girls. Let's all count down our final challenge in 3, 2, 1, go! Hop up those boxes, hit the ladder, start climbing. Michael moving through there, has 1 flag, Tierra with 1 flag as well. Both of them struggling to get through this waterfall here. Makes it difficult to concentrate and see. 2 flags for both of our competitors now. Reaching out for that 3rd one. Now they got to make a transition from ladder to windowsill, leaving that ladder and moving across. Michael a little bit hesitant there. Keep moving across, keep moving across. Tierra able to come up with a little bit of a lead here. Now she's heading down the fireman's pole. The Bears looks got to get going. Get in that car, let's go, let's go, let's go. Michael, get in the car, let's go. Audience, let's cheer them on. Hop in there, Michael. A little bit of hesitation again. Tierra's trying to get that car started. Small key, difficult to manipulate sometimes. Michael's struggling as well. Tierra has her car started. Michael's still trying to make it happen up there. falling further and further behind. Now he's got it. Our competitors are going to be heading 25 feet in the air. They'll be at a 15-degree angle. You'll notice that we're pelting them with some more rain. If either one of them falls off the front end, their game is done. Tierra's come up with a pretty good lead. Tierra, go! Michael maybe thinking he should have taken those 3 seconds as Tierra reaches the front of the car. Michael, go!
Go, Michael, go!
There's 2, there's 3. She's got to get back in there. Michael's on her heels. Grab the rocket launcher in the back seat. Take aim. Firing all home! It is over, and Tierra is our champion!
And let's hear it for my volunteers. You guys did an awesome job today.
Give it up for Michael as well, and a great competitor he was. Tierra, you and improved fear is not a factor for you to become the champion of Fear Factor Live. Great job. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think you're up for the challenge, we're casting for our next show right now, right outside the stadium. Get out there, get on the stage, prove that fear is not a factor for you. I'm your host, Bob Buchanan.
I'm your producer, Lauren McKenna.
Thanks for joining us here at Fear Factor Live. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed this performance of Fear Factor Live.